habíamos quedado? Ah, sí, hay un vendedor de drogas que tenemos que cazar y... Tengo un amigo nuevo. A ver, hombre, habla.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Vamos a hablar.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Tipo, no parece
I need to be
saber
off.
nada.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
¿Qué es aquí, no? O sea... Es por allá. Vamos a dar una vueltecita por acá, nomás por si las dudas. Uy, ¿qué tenemos aquí? Monedas de oro. Me gusta pensar que me estoy robando la propina de alguien. A ver, ¿qué hay aquí? Esto parece ser una cámara del sexo. Pero no hay furcias. Bueno. Vámonos para arriba. ¿Cuáles son las otras escaleras? Ah, ok, ya vi. Vámonos por acá. ¿Aquí hay algo que robar? No. Bien, aquí hay unas escaleras y también está el charlatán este. Según el charlatán está de ese lado, pero vámonos para arriba. ¿Qué es esto? Pero conseguí cositas. Bueno, vamos para arriba. Ah, no, que está en el segundo. No voy para allá, pero... Pensaba que estaba allá arriba. Vámonos para acá. Para abajo, perdón. Ah, sí, sí. La pero sí, sí. Esta es la cocina y... Hay algo rarito por aquí.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Ok, hay una llave por aquí. Supongo que por aquí también hay llave.
I don't have the key.
Bien, bien. Esa luz roja debería ser la llave, la que vi. ¿Pero puedo probar? No, no sé si puedo. Por aquí la vi. Hay algo más por aquí. Una puerta. No, nada, vamos por acá. A ver. Cositas raras. Ah, no tengo llave. Queremos por... Tú y yo solo somos una bola de músculos. ¿Te puedo enseñar a ti cosas? A ver, tienes equipo. Todo depende de mí. A ver, viejito. Me entristece enormemente saber que, que no he encontrado la paz que esperaba en Serene. Desde su partida de la academia, la situación es deplorable. Aquellos a los que acusó ahora se comportan como si las reglas no se aplicaran a ellos y realizan múltiples experimentos cuestionables. Y no hay nada que podamos hacer al respecto, excepto intentar pasar desapercibidos. Espero que, de verdad, que acabe encontrando un lugar al que pueda estar en paz, su amigo. A ver, viejito, eso que me cuentes. ¿Qué está pasando?
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance.
Ooh,
and here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
Es cierto.
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
Cierto.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So,
Pero...
what are you going to do with me, sir?
Arrestarlo. Pero poder un favor y es muy listo. Y los otros no me caen tan bien, son sospechosos. Mira, te ayudaré a salir.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
A ver. Creo que me debo el favor es más interesante. A ver, ¿qué es esto? Por aquí era el suelo, ¿no? Sí, y por aquí debería...
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Oh, abre. ¿Qué tenemos aquí?
The key to the tavern.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Veamos. Creo que tengo la llavecita. A ver. A ver. Antes que todo. No. Pero vamos con el viejito de las pociones mágicas. Viejo.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
¿Qué es esto? Ah, esto es para por si quieres hacerlo de la manera fea. Bueno, vámonos por acá. Uy, se teletransportó el viejillo. Bien, vámonos. ¿Por dónde estoy? Según esto. Por aquí. Uy, no, no se abre. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde está la puerta? Ustedes, váyanse.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way? Holy heavens. They've seen me. Protect me.
Come and taste my savor!
Este era. Uy. Vamos a examinar algunos cadáveres. Es que no vi por dónde. A ver, el camino más rápido es por este, pero vámonos por acá.
But why are we going this way? You want me dead? Is that it?
Está bien, por el otro lado. Este viejito nomás sabe quejarse. Bueno, al menos recuperé mi bala. Por acá. Vámonos por acá. Es sospechoso.
More angry customers. I should have stayed at the tavern. I was safe.
To my help! And death to the others!
Ah, aquí está. Pero, viejito, ¿dónde estás?
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Ahorita vamos para allá. ¿Esto dónde era? La principal más para asegurarme. Sí. ¿Está? También. No iré a hablar con el embajador ese. Uy, más rápido. Quito.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
¿Qué le puedo preguntar?
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Vamos a encubrirlo.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Engañé a todos. Vamos a matar a unos herejes. Ay, cuánto. Ok, esto a la derecha y hasta el mundo. Ok, vamos para allá. Había algo interesante por aquí. La verdad. Vamos por allá. Y ¿qué hay por aquí? Que reza es hasta el fondo. Ay, no sabía que te daban las direcciones si te acercabas. A ver. Interesante. A ver. Todavía más. Ah, ese es el que estafamos. Digo, amenazamos. Y... No, sí, sí, sí. no es ese señor Kuzuo. Pero él habló después de estas cosas. Y esta es la de Capitán Blasco. Entonces con los herejes. A ver, mira, nomás por si las dudas voy a meterme por acá. No se ve nada. Okay. ¿Cómo era? No sé, es así. Guardar. Por si me meto donde no debo. A ver.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
¿Conoce alguien aquí en Serene?
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
A ver, ¿qué te puedo preguntar? Vamos. Gracias, Caps.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Sí. A ver, hombre. Ahí estamos.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
No.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Sí.
What will be your official title on Tirfredi?
¿Qué serás?
Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Bueno, gracias, maestro.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Vamos a ver, ¿qué misiones me quedan? El capitanazo. ¿Y qué? No, eso que vi algo, pero no es. A ver. A ver, ¿qué misión es la que me activa a poder irme? Ok, encontrar el Ah, el bar, bueno. ¿Qué quiere decir que puedo hacer todas estas sin problemas? Por aquí, bueno. Ah, ok, no. Abajo. Ok, vamos para allá. Ahí espero conseguir suficiente dinero para comprarme un mazo más grande. Según esto, le voy para allá para... vez. Aquí es donde va Constantine. Bueno, aquí es... donde creo que tengo que ir. Aquí vamos a encontrar al desaparecido.
Well, perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Nada sospechoso. Habla.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Contéstame mis preguntas. ¿Cuándo lo
When
viste?
did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
¿Drogado, tal vez?
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Oh, no bebe mucho. ¿Qué tan
Does
amigos
he
son?
know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
¿Enemigos mortales?
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
Responde las preguntas, mujer.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
A ver.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Alguien útil. Bueno,
I need to be going. Farewell.
vamos, mujer. Vamos a preguntarle a ese tal. ¿De aquí? Ah, sí, el otro amigo. Que no es Flavia. A ver. ¿Dónde está tu amigo?
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Explícate, hombre.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Historia trágica. A ver, ¿cómo que
Were
lo
you a
secuestraron?
witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain?
Espero que tu
No,
amigo no le deba dinero.
not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Muy bien. ¿Y tu compa cómo andaba?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Esos rufianes pícaros.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Venir a manosear algunas cosas. Ya dio el contrabandista. Tengo 2 clientes nuevos. Quisiera ir al SAT y los inquisidores les pisen los talones. Lo que no me va a facilitar el trabajo. Creo que puedo meterlas en un barco sin llamar la atención. Pero tendremos que andarnos con cuidado. Y espero que demuestren ser pacientes y discretos. Haré que se escondan en un almacén detrás de la capitanía, donde los inquisidores nunca se deberán entrar. Muchas cosas. Saber, ahorita voy con el primo, no se me olvide el primo, el borracho local. Ok, vamos para allá, bueno, damos unas cuantas palizas y terminamos el video. Por si no lo han notado, el juego es del 2019, no se mira tan mal. Sí, de repente decepciona. Hay personajes que el cabello no les carga bien, como por ejemplo Mami. Había algunos problemas con su cabello, pero bueno, sí, no se mira tan mal. Pero sí es como que no sé si es problemas de optimización o qué, porque realmente la tarjeta gráfica que tengo no es mala. Debería ponerlo sin ningún problema. Un poquito de espino. Cositas que no suenan nada. Suenan muy mal, perdón. Es una zona de...
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Parte de arriba, mira. Tenemos 2 modos de hacer las cosas, con violencia o con violencia. ¡Aló! Vengo contrabandeada.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
¿Qué me falta? Aquí está. Todo. Poción de mana. Nos me dio un par de manas. Esperaba que fueran tan violentos. Por haber nada. Después. Es para salir. Pero lo que yo busco está en el segundo piso. Molesto esto de no poder. A ver, ahí es donde tengo que ir. Aquí por aquí me veo muy bien.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Alterado. Ahora... ¿Cómo va la misión? Ah, de 2 guardias. No, tengo llaves. Voy a ver si puedo usar una estación para ver cosas.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Tengo el... No es esto. Bien, ¿no? Soy un marinero.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Contrabandista, no sé qué fue lo que hice, pero bueno.
It's blocked.
Ah, bien.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Fácil, fácil. A ver. Hay una poción esa. A ver. Y por aquí. Bueno, según esto debe estar aquí en el segundo piso. ¿Estoy marcando la puerta de salida? Sí, es que son las otras. Creo. Bueno, vámonos por acá. Una salida.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Háblame de esta investigación.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
Okay. The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
Okay.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
Oh.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Es que el embajador no es confiable. Voy a dejar que se vaya.
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful. and discreet, and you will survive.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a just man. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
Demonios. Ay, la manita bien. Ah, suelo. Demonios. Vaya. Vámonos de aquí.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Vamos a hablar a la embajada. Según yo, esto ya es lo último de este lado. Inquisidor.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse!
Muy rápido.
How could that possibly have happened?
Usaron magia hereje.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Sí, estos herejes conocen cosas. Ok. Ah, misiones, ¿qué me queda? ¿Qué quiero hacer? ¿Qué es esta?